Hi, I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog and also to my YouTube channel at stampwithelaine.com. Today's project is really quick and simple. It's a bar of chocolate put into a box so that it will pull out. So to make this, you need St. Nicholas stamp set, because I'm using this little stamp here to stamp the gingerbread, the candy cane and the glass to mirror the images on this paper here. And I'm using the label die from the Merriest Trees die set. It has this label and the label accent. The inks I'm using are Tuxedo Black Memento ink. I'm using the light in Real Red, Lemon Lolly, Mossy Meadow and Crumb Cake. I also use the Copper and Natural Ribbon combo pack, which is part of the Autumn Suite. I think actually it's out of stock at the moment and probably not going to be replenished, but you need a thickish ribbon to hold the chocolate bar. Another ribbon, which is from the Real Red and Garden Green 3/8 inch 1 centimeter ribbon combo pack. The cardstock you need for the box base is in Real Red, and this measures 8 1/4 by 8 1/2. There's so little difference between the measurements, so that's 8 1/4. So this is the short side. So let's score that first. So on the short side you score at 1/2 inch. Then rotate it anti-clockwise so that the 8 1/2 inch side is at the top. So that's your long side. And you score at 3 1/2, 4 inches, 7 1/2 inches and 8 inches. For the metric, your card size will be 22.5 by 21 centimeters. So on the short side you score at 1.5 centimeters, rotate it a 1/4 turn anti-clockwise and score at 9 centimeters, 10.5, 19.5 and 21 centimeters. So that's your scoring done. With the narrow score line at the bottom, you want to cut along the score line up to this first score line here. I've cut on either side of that score line to get rid of that dip in the paper. And on this one at the end where you've got the 2 narrow score lines, you cut that off at an angle. That's your tab to join the box. Now you want to burnish your score lines. You want to put double-sided tape just shy of the score line on the tab. Remove the tape.
Do you mind if I do this?
Fold the tab over and glue the sides together. Okay, so there's your box. Your crumb cake matte layer measures 3 1/4 by 7 5/8, and in metric that will be 8.5 by 19 centimeters. So I'm going to lay that flat and glue that down. And you'll need a 1/2 inch circle punch to punch a hole through here. Center it in the middle more or less and punch through that. And that's in preparation for punching through the other hole. Get a pencil, draw a circle round the bottom. You won't be able to see this, I don't think, but I'm going to insert my punch in, and where I've drawn a circle, punch another circle on the other side. Then I need to glue this on to find where to punch. If I glued all of them together and tried to punch through 3 layers, it would be impossible. So I've punched through 2 layers first, then I'll just have to punch through the 3rd layer, which is through the designer series paper. By just looking at it through the hole there, lining up the punch and punching from the other side. Okay, now that I've done that, I can then glue the bottom of my box. So this is the front, so I'm going to turn that flap back, put the flaps in, bring in my chocolate so that there's something firm to glue it to. Make sure it's bonded. I'm going to stamp this onto some Whisper White cardstock. The reason I'm doing it this way is so that I can tell how much of the Whisper White cardstock I need, not Whisper White, Basic White cardstock I need. Okay, so I'm going to glue that onto some crumb cake cardstock, like so, and bring in the die and then die cut it at the same time. And the reason I'm doing that is so that you can get a continuation of the stitching on the tag. So I'll position the die like so and then run it through my die cutting machine. I'll be back. So I've also die cut the reinforcement piece, so that we'll glue that on. So I'm going to colour the gingerbread man in crumb cake, the glass in mossy meadow, and the drink in lemon lolly, and the candy cane stripes with red. So I'll speed this up. Word of caution, when you take your chocolate out, you need to make sure that you have enough ribbon to put your chocolate bar through in order to pop it into the box. Okay, so it's round about there. Normally I would use linen thread, but because the box is red and also the label is red and crumb cake, I thought it would be quite nice to use a red ribbon instead. So I'm just going to tie this real tight and make a bow. Pop some dimensionals on the back, remove the backing slip, make a loop, probably don't need as much as that, go from front to back, make a loop and pop this in. And trim off the excess. And pop it on your chocolate bar. And that's how quick and easy it is to make this. So I hope you've enjoyed today's quick project, and I'll be back with more inspiration next time. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and I hope you're keeping sane with all your Christmas preparations. Thanks for watching. Bye.